a divine call to the chosen ones. Chosen ones, can you feel it? The stirring deep within your soul. The undeniable sense that you are meant for something greater? This is no coincidence. It is the gentle, yet powerful call of God, reminding you of the sacred purpose He has placed within you. You are not here by chance. You are here by design, chosen and set apart for a mission that only you can fulfill. Within you lies a divine power, a gift entrusted to you by the Creator Himself. It is not for boasting or personal gain, but for something far more profound. This power is sacred, requiring faith, wisdom, and silence to steward it wisely. The world may not understand the light you carry, and many may even seek to diminish or exploit it. Yet, this gift is yours to protect, to nurture, and to use in alignment with God's plan. As you embark on this journey, you are invited to step into alignment with His will, to trust in His perfect timing, and to embrace the purpose for which you were created. This is a path of faith, resilience, and transformation, a calling that demands your full heart and unwavering trust in the One who has chosen you. Let these words guide you, inspire you, and awaken the truth of your mission. The time is now. The calling is clear. You were chosen for this. Are you ready to walk the sacred path and fulfill the divine purpose placed upon your life? If so, take the first step with faith, for what lies ahead will not only transform your life but will illuminate the world around you. The journey begins here. Part 1. The divine gift and responsibility. Chosen ones. Within you lies a sacred power, placed there by God Himself. This gift is not given by chance or coincidence. It is a deliberate act of divine intention. From the moment you took your first breath, this power was woven into your being, a reflection of God's unique purpose for your life. You are not ordinary, and neither is the mission for which you have been chosen. This power is a symbol of God's trust in you, a trust that carries both privilege and profound responsibility. This gift, however, is not just about having power. It is about stewardship. It is a tool, a light meant to guide your path and illuminate the lives of others. To fully embrace this power, you must first understand its sacred nature. It is not something to flaunt or use for personal gain. Instead, it is to be treated with reverence and care, protected from those who may not comprehend its significance. Misuse or careless exposure of this gift can lead to misunderstanding, exploitation, or even harm. This is why silence and discretion are essential. The power within you is deeply tied to your unique mission on this earth. It is not random. It is a piece of a larger divine plan. Imagine a puzzle, where each piece is crucial to completing the picture. You are one of those vital pieces, intricately crafted to fit into God's grand design. Your presence, your talents, and your journey are all part of this plan, and the power within you is what enables you to fulfill your role. But with this power comes the responsibility to walk in alignment with God's will, to trust in His guidance, and to use it for His glory. This sacred responsibility requires wisdom, faith, and a deep connection to God. Wisdom allows you to discern when and how to use this power. Faith gives you the strength to carry out your mission, and your connection to God ensures that you remain aligned with His purpose. You are not alone in this journey. God's hand is upon you, guiding you every step of the way. Your role is to listen, to trust, and to move forward with courage. Being chosen is not about being better than others. It is about being set apart for a specific purpose. This can feel overwhelming at times, but it is also a profound honor. It means that God sees something in you that is uniquely suited to carry out this mission. He sees your potential, your strength, and your willingness to follow His lead. Even if you cannot see it in yourself, know that God's choice is never a mistake. His plans are perfect, and His timing is always right. As you reflect on this, consider what it means to be entrusted with such a gift. How does this shape the way you live your life? How do you ensure that this power is used for the purpose it was given? These are questions that require deep thought and prayer. They are not meant to burden you, but to remind you of the sacredness of the path you are on. Remember, this power is not about you. It is about what God can do through you. It is a divine tool, designed to bring hope, healing, and light to the world. Your mission is to steward this gift wisely, to protect it from harm, and to use it in ways that honor God and fulfill His purpose. This is not a task to take lightly, but it is one you are fully equipped to handle. God has given you everything you need to succeed, and He will continue to guide and strengthen you as you walk this path. This is your divine calling. It is a journey that requires faith, humility, and unwavering trust in God. As you move forward, remember that you are not alone. God is with you, and He has chosen you for this mission for a reason. Embrace this gift with gratitude and reverence, knowing that it is a reflection of God's love and purpose for your life. Part 2. Affirmation of readiness and alignment with God's plan. Being chosen by God comes with an invitation to step into alignment with His divine plan. This alignment is not a passive state. It is an active declaration of readiness. To acknowledge this calling, you must embrace the sacred power within you and commit to protecting and nurturing it. This act of faith symbolizes your willingness to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. God's plans for your life are intentional, and His timing is perfect. Every moment you have lived has led you to this point, where you are called to affirm your readiness to embrace His will. A simple declaration, such as writing or speaking words of faith, can serve as a powerful act of alignment. This outward expression reflects an inner commitment to trust in God's guidance and to honor the mission He has set before you. It is not about the act itself, but about the heart behind it, a heart that is open and willing to follow where He leads. When you align yourself with God's plan, you step into a place of divine timing and purpose. This alignment is not just about accepting the gift. It is about walking in faith, trusting that every step you take is guided by His wisdom. Life's challenges and triumphs are not random, but are intricately woven into His greater design. These experiences shape you, refine you, and prepare you for the mission ahead. In recognizing this, you begin to see your life through the lens of divine intentionality, where every event serves a purpose. God's timing often requires patience and trust. There may be moments when you feel ready to move forward, but the path is not yet clear. In these times, it is essential to remember that waiting is not wasted time. It is a season of preparation, where God equips you with the strength, wisdom, and faith needed to fulfill your mission. Trusting in His timing means surrendering your own desires and expectations, knowing that His plans are far greater than anything you could imagine. The readiness to embrace God's plan is also a recognition of your role in His divine story. Being chosen is not about superiority. It is about responsibility. You have been set apart, not for personal glory, but for a purpose that serves the greater good. This calling requires humility and a willingness to let go of your own agenda to fully embrace God's vision for your life. It is a surrender that brings freedom, as you place your trust in the One who knows the beginning from the end. This journey of alignment is deeply personal but not solitary. God walks with you every step of the way, providing guidance, strength, and reassurance. His presence is a constant reminder that you are not alone in this mission. As you align yourself with His will, you open yourself to His blessings and protection. These blessings are not always material, but are often spiritual, bringing peace, clarity, and a sense of purpose that transcends circumstances. One of the ways to affirm this alignment is through acts of faith that symbolize your readiness to walk in God's plan. These acts serve as reminders of your commitment and help to strengthen your resolve. They can be as simple as a prayer, a written declaration, or a small act of kindness that reflects God's love. What matters most is the sincerity behind these acts, as they are an outward expression of an inward transformation. As you move forward, consider how this alignment shapes your perspective on life. When you view your experiences through the lens of divine purpose, even challenges take on new meaning. They become opportunities for growth, moments where God's hand is evident, guiding you closer to the fulfillment of your mission. This perspective allows you to navigate life with a sense of peace, knowing that every step is part of a greater plan. Being aligned with God's plan also means being attuned to His voice. This requires a heart that is quiet and receptive, ready to listen to His guidance. In a world full of noise and distractions, cultivating this sense of attunement can be challenging. It calls for intentionality, creating space for prayer, reflection, and communion with God. These moments of connection are vital, as they help you stay grounded in His truth and aligned with His will. Ultimately, the affirmation of readiness is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey. It is a daily choice to trust in God, to follow His guidance, and to honor the sacred power entrusted to you. This journey requires faith, courage, and a willingness to step into the unknown, confident in the knowledge that God's plans are good, and His timing is perfect. As you continue on this path, remember that your alignment with God's plan is not just about fulfilling a mission, it is about becoming who you were created to be. This process of transformation is both beautiful and challenging, as it calls you to grow, to trust, and to let go of anything that does not serve God's purpose for your life. In doing so, you become a vessel for His love, grace, and power, ready to fulfill the role He has chosen for you. Part 3. The call to protect the gift. The sacred power within you is not something to be displayed carelessly or shared indiscriminately. It is a divine gift, given with intention and purpose, meant to guide your steps and illuminate the path for others. However, it is not for everyone to understand or recognize. This gift is deeply personal and profoundly sacred, requiring protection to ensure it remains aligned with God's higher purpose. Not everyone around you will appreciate or comprehend the depth of what God has placed within you. Some may misunderstand it, others may dismiss it, and a few may even seek to exploit it for their own gain. This reality is not a reflection of your value or the gift itself, but of the human tendency to fear or diminish what is not fully understood. For this reason, God calls you to exercise discernment, keeping this gift hidden from those who are not ready or able to receive its significance. Protecting this gift is not about secrecy for its own sake. It is about honoring its sacred nature. To protect what God has entrusted to you, you must develop a deep awareness of when to speak and when to remain silent. Discernment becomes your shield, enabling you to navigate interactions and situations with wisdom. Sharing your gift only with those who can honor and support it ensures that it remains untarnished and effective in fulfilling its divine purpose. The world often values outward displays of power and recognition, but the sacred nature of your gift calls for humility. It is not something to boast about or use for personal validation. Instead, it is a tool for transformation, both in your life and in the lives of others. By keeping this gift aligned with God's purpose, you ensure that it serves its intended role as a beacon of light in a world that can often feel lost and shadowed. To guard this gift, you must also guard your heart. This means being intentional about the influences you allow into your life. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, those who respect your journey and understand the weight of your calling. Distance yourself from negativity and distractions that pull you away from God's plan. Your environment plays a significant role in how you nurture and protect the divine power within you. It is important to remember that protecting this gift is not about fear or isolation. It is about stewardship. God has entrusted you with something precious, and your role is to ensure that it is used wisely and for His glory. This requires strength, discipline, and a clear sense of purpose. It also requires trust in God, knowing that He will guide you and how to safeguard what He has given you. As you walk this path, you may encounter moments of doubt or pressure to share more than you should. In these times, lean into God's strength and guidance. Remember that Jesus Himself often chose silence and restraint, even when faced with challenges and accusations. His example teaches us that true power does not need validation from the world. It is secure in its purpose and rooted in the knowledge of its divine origin. Your gift is not just about what you can do. It is about why and how you choose to use it. Every decision you make regarding this power should reflect God's will and intention. This means approaching your mission with humility and a willingness to seek His guidance at every step. It also means being prepared to say no when sharing your gift would compromise its sacred nature or divert it from its purpose. The call to protect this gift extends to how you speak about it. Words have power, and how you describe your mission and your role can shape how others perceive it. Speak with care, ensuring that your words reflect the reverence and responsibility that come with being chosen. Avoid exaggeration or embellishment, as these can detract from the authenticity of your calling. Instead, let your actions speak louder than your words. demonstrating the impact of your gift through the lives you touch and the light you bring into the world. Ultimately, protecting this gift is an act of faith. It requires trusting in God's plan and believing that He will open the right doors and provide the right opportunities at the right time. It also requires patience, as there may be seasons when your gift feels hidden or underutilized. In these moments, remember that God's timing is perfect, and He is always working behind the scenes to prepare you and the world for the fulfillment of your mission. Your power is sacred, and its purpose is greater than you can fully understand. By guarding it with care and using it with intention, you honor the trust that God has placed in you. This trust is not given lightly, and it reflects His deep love and confidence in your ability to carry out His will. As you continue to protect and nurture this gift, you align yourself with His greater plan, ensuring that your life becomes a testament to His glory and goodness. Part 4. Living with Purpose and Divine Mission. Being chosen by God is a profound honor, but it also carries the weight of a higher calling. This calling requires you to live with intention and purpose, aligning your daily actions with the divine mission entrusted to you. The power placed within you is not a random occurrence. It is a deliberate and thoughtful act of God's design. He created you with a specific role in mind, a purpose that only you can fulfill, and He has equipped you with everything needed to carry it out. Your life is not a series of accidental events or coincidences. Each moment, each experience, and each challenge is part of a greater plan, a divine tapestry where every thread contributes to a beautiful and intricate masterpiece. This realization should fill you with both awe and determination. You are a vital piece in this grand design, chosen not because of your perfection, but because of your willingness to walk in faith and obedience. Living with purpose begins with acknowledging the sacred nature of your calling. It is not about personal ambition or worldly success, but about serving a higher purpose. This requires a shift in perspective, moving away from self-centered goals and toward a mission that reflects God's will. The power within you is a tool for transformation, meant to bring light to others and glorify God in the process. By embracing this mission, you align yourself with the Creator's vision for your life. Your unique abilities and experiences are not coincidences. They are gifts from God, designed to prepare you for your role in His plan. When you begin to see your life through this lens, even the most mundane tasks take on new meaning. Every action becomes an opportunity to live out your purpose, every conversation a chance to reflect God's love, and every challenge a stepping stone toward fulfilling your mission. To live with purpose, you must also embrace the discipline and commitment required to stay aligned with God's will. This means dedicating time to prayer, reflection, and studying His Word, allowing His guidance to shape your thoughts and actions. It also involves being intentional about your choices, ensuring that they reflect your commitment to your calling. The decisions you make each day should align with the path God has set before you, even when it requires sacrifice or discomfort. Living out your divine mission also means being a light to others. The power within you is not just for your benefit. It is a tool to uplift, inspire, and guide those around you. As you walk in faith, your life becomes a testament to God's presence and purpose. People may not always understand the source of your strength and peace, but they will see the impact of God's work in your life. This is how you fulfill your role as a vessel for His love and grace. Your purpose is not static. It evolves as you grow and deepen your relationship with God. As you move forward, He will reveal more of His plan for your life, guiding you toward greater clarity and understanding. This requires patience and trust, as God's timing is often different from our own. There may be seasons where you feel uncertain or even stagnant, but these moments are opportunities for growth and preparation. Trust that God is working in the background, orchestrating events and opening doors in ways that align perfectly with His plan. Part of living with purpose is recognizing the importance of community and connection. You are not meant to walk this path alone. God places people in your life to encourage, support, and challenge you. These relationships are not accidental, but divinely orchestrated to help you fulfill your mission. Surround yourself with those who uplift you and align with your values, and be intentional about nurturing these connections. At the same time, be discerning about the influences you allow into your life. ensuring they draw you closer to God rather than pulling you away. Your mission is not about perfection, but about faithfulness. God does not expect you to have all the answers or to execute your calling flawlessly. What He desires is your willingness to trust Him, to step forward in faith even when the path is unclear. Mistakes and setbacks are part of the journey, but they do not disqualify you from your mission. Instead, they provide opportunities for growth and deeper reliance on God's grace and guidance. As you live out your purpose, remember that the power within you is not for self-promotion. It is a reflection of God's work in your life, meant to glorify Him and draw others to His light. Resist the temptation to seek validation or approval from the world. Your worth and purpose are defined by God, not by the opinions of others. This requires humility and a steadfast focus on the mission at hand, trusting that God's approval is the only one that truly matters. Ultimately, living with purpose is about aligning your life with God's greater plan. It is a journey of faith, trust, and obedience, where every step brings you closer to fulfilling the mission He has designed for you. As you walk this path, hold on to the truth that you are not alone. God is with you, guiding and equipping you for the work He has called you to do. Embrace this calling with gratitude and determination, knowing that your life is a vital part of His divine masterpiece. Part 5. Silence as a tool of strength. In a world where noise often drowns out meaning, silence can be one of the most powerful tools entrusted to the chosen ones. The sacred power within you is not meant to be constantly revealed or explained. It is not about boasting or proving your worth to the world. Instead, it is about carrying that power with quiet confidence and unwavering faith. Silence, when guided by wisdom, becomes a testament to your trust in God's plan and your understanding of the divine mission you are called to fulfill. Silence is not a sign of weakness or passivity. It is a profound act of faith. It reflects your willingness to trust God's timing and purpose without seeking immediate validation or understanding from others. When you resist the urge to explain or justify yourself, you create space for God to work in ways that go beyond human comprehension. It is in these quiet moments that His strength becomes your foundation, guiding you and affirming your path. Throughout Scripture, silence has been a recurring theme among those who trusted God's guidance. Consider Daniel, who faced the lion's den with calm resolve. He did not plead his case loudly or demand vindication. Instead, he stood firm in his faith, allowing his silence to speak volumes about his trust in God. His quiet strength turned a moment of fear into a powerful testament of divine intervention. Similarly, Jesus Himself chose silence during moments of great trial. When tempted by Satan in the wilderness, He did not argue or prove His divinity for the sake of validation. His restraint demonstrated a deep confidence in His identity and purpose, secure in the knowledge that God's plan was already unfolding perfectly. As a chosen one, you are called to embody this same strength. There will be times when the world challenges your mission, questions your choices, or misunderstands your journey. In these moments, silence can be your greatest ally. It allows you to remain focused on your purpose without being swayed by external noise. It frees you from the need to seek approval or validation from others, redirecting your energy toward fulfilling God's will. This silence is not about isolation or avoidance. It is about discernment. It is the wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain quiet. Words, while powerful, can sometimes dilute the sacredness of your mission if shared in the wrong context or with the wrong people. Not everyone is prepared to understand the depth of God's work in your life, and sharing prematurely can invite misunderstanding or even resistance. By practicing silence, you protect the sanctity of your calling and ensure that it is revealed at the right time and in the right way. Silence also serves as a means of spiritual fortification. In the quiet moments of reflection and prayer, you deepen your connection with God, seeking His guidance and aligning yourself with His purpose. These moments of stillness allow you to hear His voice more clearly. Free from the distractions of the world, they become a source of strength, clarity, and reassurance, reminding you of the divine mission entrusted to you. The strength found in silence extends beyond personal reflection. It impacts the energy you bring into the world. Your presence, guided by the Holy Spirit, has the power to shift atmospheres and inspire transformation. Just as Daniel's silent faith influenced those around him, your calm resolve and quiet trust in God can speak volumes without the need for words. This influence is not about drawing attention to yourself, but about pointing others toward the source of your strength, God. However, silence is not always easy. It requires discipline and a deep trust in God's plan. There will be moments when you feel the urge to defend yourself, explain your choices, or prove your worth. In these times, remember that true power does not need to announce itself. Your identity and purpose are already secure in God, and His approval is all that matters. Trusting in His timing and wisdom allows you to step back and let Him work on your behalf, often in ways that exceed anything you could achieve through words alone. Silence also teaches humility. It reminds you that the mission you are called to fulfill is not about personal recognition, but about serving a higher purpose. By choosing silence over self-promotion, you demonstrate your reliance on God and your commitment to His will. This humility strengthens your resolve and keeps you grounded in the truth of your calling. As you navigate the challenges and opportunities of your journey, embrace silence as a tool of strength and discernment. Let it guide your interactions and shape your approach to the mission at hand. Use it to protect the sacred power within you, ensuring that it remains aligned with God's purpose. Allow your actions to speak louder than words, reflecting the impact of God's work in your life. Silence, when used wisely, becomes a shield against distraction and a channel for divine guidance. It empowers you to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are not alone. God is with you, equipping you for the journey ahead and revealing His plan in His perfect timing. Trust in this process, and let your quiet strength become a testament to the power of faith, humility, and unwavering trust in the One who has called you. Part 6. Overcoming Trials with Faith. The path of the chosen ones is not free from trials and challenges. In fact, it is often through these very struggles that God prepares and refines you for the mission He has entrusted to you. Each difficulty you face serves a purpose in shaping your character, deepening your faith, and equipping you to fulfill your divine calling. While the road may be steep and uncertain at times, it is paved with opportunities for growth and transformation. Trials are not a sign of abandonment, but a testament to God's faithfulness. They remind you that He is actively working in your life, using every moment, both the joyous and the difficult, to prepare you for the greatness He has planned. The Bible is filled with examples of individuals who faced immense challenges yet emerged stronger and more aligned with God's purpose. Moses, for instance, doubted his ability to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, yet God used him to perform miracles and fulfill a monumental mission. Similarly, Esther risked her life to save her people, stepping into a role that required courage and unwavering trust in God. Your own trials are part of this divine pattern. They are not random obstacles, but carefully orchestrated moments that test your resolve and refine your spirit. Each challenge you encounter is an invitation to lean into God's strength, to trust in His plan, and to allow Him to guide you through the storm. While it may be difficult to see the purpose in the midst of hardship, faith assures you that God is working all things together for your good and His glory. Facing trials with faith requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing difficulties as setbacks, see them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself what lessons God might be teaching you through these experiences. Perhaps He is revealing areas where you need to trust Him more deeply or where your character needs refining. Every trial has the potential to strengthen your relationship with God and prepare you for the next step in your journey. One of the greatest challenges during times of trial is resisting the temptation to give in to doubt or fear. It is natural to feel uncertain when the path ahead seems unclear or when circumstances feel overwhelming. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that faith becomes your anchor. Remember the promises God has made to you, promises of guidance, provision, and unwavering love. Trust that He is with you, even when the way forward is hidden. Faith during trials also means refusing to seek validation from the world. The challenges you face are often misunderstood by those around you, and the temptation to explain or justify yourself can be strong. Instead, follow the example of Jesus. who remained steadfast in his mission despite opposition and misunderstanding. He trusted fully in God's plan, knowing that his trials were part of a greater purpose. By focusing on God's approval rather than the opinions of others, you free yourself to walk boldly in the path He has set before you. Another key to overcoming trials with faith is recognizing the role of community. While your journey is deeply personal, God often places people in your life to support and encourage you. These individuals may offer wisdom, companionship, or simply a reminder that you are not alone. Be open to receiving help and guidance from those who align with God's purpose for you. At the same time, be discerning about who you allow into your inner circle, ensuring that their influence draws you closer to God rather than pulling you away from Him. Prayer is an essential tool for navigating trials. It allows you to bring your fears, doubts, and struggles before God, seeking His guidance and strength. In prayer, you align your heart with His will, finding peace in the knowledge that He is in control. Regular communion with God through prayer not only provides comfort, but also helps you stay grounded in His truth. Even when the world around you feels uncertain, your response to trials also reflects the power of your faith to those around you. When you face challenges with grace and trust in God, you become a testament to His presence in your life. Your perseverance and resilience inspire others, showing them the strength that comes from walking in alignment with God's will. This influence extends beyond words. It is seen in your actions, your attitude, and the peace that radiates from your spirit. As you navigate the trials of life, remember that they are not meant to define you, but to refine you. God is using each challenge to mold you into the person He created you to be. The process may be difficult, but it is also deeply meaningful, as it brings you closer to fulfilling your divine purpose. Trust in His timing and His plan, knowing that He is equipping you for something far greater than you can imagine. Ultimately, trials are a reminder of God's presence and His faithfulness. They are opportunities to deepen your trust in Him, to grow in character, and to strengthen your resolve. By approaching each challenge with faith, you demonstrate your commitment to the mission He has given you. Embrace these moments with courage and humility, confident that God is with you every step of the way, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your purpose. Part 7. Embracing the divine mission fully. As the chosen ones, your journey is a sacred and intentional unfolding of God's plan. This mission requires you to embrace every aspect of your calling with unwavering courage, humility, and faith. You carry within you a power that is not meant for personal gain or fleeting recognition, but for transformation, both in your life and in the lives you are destined to impact. This divine mission is a charge to walk with purpose, trusting in God's wisdom as you navigate the path set before you. Your calling is not about grandeur or spectacle. It is about the quiet, transformative work of aligning with God's will. The power placed within you is a reflection of His trust in your ability to steward it wisely. However, this trust comes with responsibilities that demand a deep commitment to humility, faith, and obedience. To fulfill your divine mission, you must actively cultivate these qualities, ensuring that your actions reflect the sacred nature of your purpose. Embracing this mission begins with surrender. It is not about striving for perfection, but about yielding to God's guidance, allowing Him to shape and direct your steps. This surrender requires letting go of personal ambitions that may conflict with His will. It means acknowledging that the mission you are called to fulfill is far greater than anything you could design for yourself. It is a journey of trust, where each step forward is taken in faith, even when the destination remains unclear. The power entrusted to you is not only for your benefit, but also for the betterment of the world. God has equipped you to bring light into places of darkness, hope to the hopeless, and healing to the brokenhearted. Your unique gifts, experiences, and perspectives are not accidents. They are tools intentionally given to you for the fulfillment of your mission. By embracing this truth, you begin to see your life as a vessel for God's work, with each moment offering an opportunity to reflect His love and grace. This mission also requires discernment. Not everyone will understand or support your calling, and not every opportunity will align with God's plan for your life. Discernment allows you to distinguish between what is merely good and what is truly aligned with God's will. It helps you focus your energy and resources on what matters most, ensuring that your efforts are directed toward fulfilling your purpose. Through prayer, reflection, and reliance on God's wisdom, you can develop the clarity needed to navigate these decisions. As you embrace your mission, remember that the challenges you face are not meant to deter you, but to strengthen you. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, teaching you resilience and deepening your dependence on God. Even in moments of uncertainty or doubt, trust that God is working in ways you cannot see, preparing you for the next phase of your journey. His timing is perfect, and His plans are always for your good. Your divine mission also calls for community. God often places people in your life to encourage, support, and guide you. These relationships are not accidental, but divinely orchestrated to help you stay aligned with your purpose. At the same time, your journey is a source of inspiration for others. By walking in faith and obedience, you become a beacon of hope, showing those around you the power of trusting in God's plan. Stewardship is another vital aspect of embracing your mission. The power within you is a sacred trust, not to be hoarded or hidden, but to be used for God's glory. This requires intentionality and wisdom, ensuring that every decision and action reflects your commitment to fulfilling His purpose. It is not about perfection, but about consistency, living in a way that honors the trust God has placed in you. As you move forward, remember that the fulfillment of your mission is not about reaching a specific destination, but about walking faithfully in the direction God has set for you. Each step, no matter how small, is significant when taken in obedience to His will. Embrace the process, trusting that God's hand is guiding you every step of the way. Finally, your mission is a testament to God's limitless love and purpose. By fully embracing this calling, you reflect His glory to the world, drawing others closer to Him. The light within you is not meant to be dimmed by fear or doubt, but to shine brightly, illuminating the path for others and inspiring them to seek God's presence in their own lives. A call to step fully into your divine purpose. Chosen ones, the time has come for you to fully embrace the sacred power within you. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a life lived in alignment with God's will. Everything you have faced, every lesson learned, every moment of doubt or triumph has prepared you for this moment. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine design, entrusted with a mission that only you can fulfill. The world may not always understand the path you walk, but it doesn't have to. Your calling is not for their approval, but for God's glory. The power within you is not meant to remain hidden in fear or uncertainty. It is meant to shine, to inspire, and to transform. With every step you take in faith, you bring His light into a world that so desperately needs it. This is your time to rise. Protect the gift, nurture it, and let it flow through you as a reflection of God's infinite love. Do not be discouraged by trials, nor swayed by the distractions of the world. Stand firm in your purpose, knowing that God has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. The mission is clear. The power is within you. The path is set. Now, take the step forward with courage and faith, trusting that the one who called you is faithful to guide you. This is not just your journey. It is His plan unfolding through you. Go forth, chosen ones. The world awaits the light you carry. Let it shine.